Samsung has just released its flagship phones for 2015, the Galaxy S6 and the Galaxy S6 Edge. The more interesting one among the two is what we've chosen to have a deep look at today. You're watching the YouTube channel of TechShout, and this is the review of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. The overall build of the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge is heavy on metal and glass, and it is something that Samsung has evidently invested a majority of its attention into. It's no doubt the most premium a Samsung phone has ever felt in years, far better than the tons of plastic heavy handsets we've seen in the past. It took some time for our palms to feel at home due to the phone's unique shape, and even after that, it has been a bit uncomfortable to hold. Moreover, the glass on its front and rear surfaces increases the chances of it slipping out of your hands easily. While the heart rate monitor and the fingerprint scanner still sit where they used to sit on the Galaxy S5, the latter has been redesigned to work without any swipes, just like on the iPhone 6. Speaking about the iPhone 6, a few other things like the protruding camera and the bottom end of the phone will also remind you of the Apple smartphone. The worst part of the Galaxy S6 Edge's design is that it hasn't reserved a spot for either a micro SD card or a removable battery. Samsung loyalists will be greatly disappointed by this, but the fact that the base model itself offers 32 GB of storage should provide some respite. As for the battery, you can forget about swapping it with another one in case it conks off. The most glorious part about the Galaxy S6 Edge is its display, hands down. Tapering slightly towards both its edges, this 5.1-inch Quad HD display leaves no traces of individual pixels. It moreover gives Super AMOLED fans all the perks about such panels that they've come to adore over the years. The dual edge factor works towards immersing you furthermore into the content you're watching, and it looks particularly brilliant while playing high resolution videos. The S6 Edge's bright and vivid screen also has a pretty neat waterfall effect for slide out menus. The software on this flagship is as usual a marriage of the latest Android version and the latest TouchWiz version. Samsung told us that it will be dealing with bloatware on the S6 range with great severity, but it hasn't done that. Instead, it has provided us with an option to hide unwanted apps. The edge screen of this phone bears some really unique software features, which is something you'd expect from Samsung. You can pull out contacts for quick access to calling or messaging them, and you can have an information stream show you news articles and notifications of the day. And then there's a cool lighting effect that'll notify you when your favorite contact is calling, even when your phone is lying upside down. Samsung has taken another new direction by infusing the Galaxy S6 Edge with a theme creator, which lets you alter the looks of the interface completely by choosing from a theme library. We'll put it this way, the Galaxy S6 Edge's 16MP rear camera is the closest an Android smartphone has ever come in competing with the iPhone 6's camera. It's extremely fast, it's got a pro mode for controlling stuff like white balance, ISO and even focus, and it comes with optical image stabilization as well. You can judge from the images themselves that the performance of this snapper is nothing less than amazing. The colors are saturated appropriately while the images come out sharp even in low light thanks to the wide f1.9 aperture. The front camera of this phone uses a 5MP sensor and a wide lens to make group selfies possible. Other highlights of the Galaxy S6 Edge's camera include stabilized 4K video support and some usual gimmicky additions that have become a staple for flagship smartphones from big OEMs. Samsung has given the boot to Snapdragon chipsets with its latest flagship and has instead relied upon an in-house Exynos 7420 silicon for powering the operations of the Galaxy S6 Edge. With its octa-core processor and 3GB worth of RAM, this setup is able to deliver blazing fast performance while handling all kinds of tasks like gaming, browsing, capturing images and videos, and more. And the incredibly high benchmark scores speak for themselves. The fingerprint scanner works like a breeze, and the fact that it is supposed to receive Samsung Pay support in the future is indeed something to look forward to. When a phone has so much to handle at a time, its battery life automatically becomes an issue of concern. We're afraid this phone's 2600 mAh battery doesn't quite handle the pressure like a champ. Per se, it is not bad, but the battery life is not something to write home about. According to our testing, it's good for 4 hours of gaming and 7.5 hours of 2K video looping. Going back to the drawing board has worked wonders for Samsung. Other players like LG, Sony, and particularly HTC should take note of this. The Galaxy S6 Edge is, in our opinion, the best Android smartphone available out there. Buy it if you're all for unstoppably fast performance, an unmatched display, a stunning design, and the best camera experience any Android phone has to offer. That said, the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge is really something we'd recommend to someone who's looking for a top-end smartphone right now. Our score for it is an excellent 4.5 stars.